Hi there, I'm Laura and this is Layla Wellness. Today's yoga practice is going to be a good morning wake up call for your body. We'll start with a nice big stretch and continue loosening up that body and getting ready for the day. Let's get started. For today's practice, you might already be in bed or just waking up, and I want you to start right there. Little tip, maybe have your yoga mat sitting beside your bed so that when you wake up in the morning, it's right there waiting for you. So if you're still in bed, you're just going to take a nice big stretch, reach your hands overhead, reach your legs out. If you're already on your mat, you can be on your mat and take this stretch. Just really, really reach through the fingers, reach through the toes. Feel yourself kind of lengthen out from all that you've been doing, which is sleeping. And let your body start to re-energize and prepare for the day. Let's take a big reach over to our left, just bending through the spine, getting a little bit of movement into our body. Put some focus into your breath here and feel yourself getting in tune with that breath. Let's bring it back to the center. Take a full breath in and out, and then take that big reach over to the other side. Lifting our ribs up and away from our hips. If you've been maybe curled up in a little ball while you've been sleeping, it's a good way to get that blood flowing. Let's bring ourselves right back to the center. Take one more big reach, stretch through those fingers. Take a deep breath in. Let's bring the right knee into the chest. Put your hands on top of that knee. Maybe just gently rock a little bit side to side. Maybe you feel yourself getting a little bit of a back massage from your bed or from the floor. And we're going to let the right arm drop out to the right side and gently use that left hand to guide our right knee across the body. Let's keep the shoulders flat on the floor. If it feels okay, you can remove your hand from that knee. Waking up the spine here, getting it to move in all the directions it's designed to move, which is a lot. And just taking a couple more breaths, noticing how our body's feeling this morning as we're starting to wake up. Taking some deep breaths, really energizing every single blood cell with lots of oxygen. Let's bring it back to the center. We're going to bring this knee into the chest once again. Wrap your hands around it. Lift up your head just a little bit, tucking your chin so you're looking at that knee. Then we're just going to switch and hover that right leg if possible over your bed or over the floor, and then we're going to switch back. We're starting to turn on our core. Wake up that midsection, and just continue switching these legs back and forth a couple more times, hovering the legs. And next time you come to your left leg, set your right leg down, set your head down, and gently rock side to side with your hands on top of that left knee. Giving yourself that little bit of a back massage once again. Let's start to stretch out through the left hand and drop the right knee across the body. Start to bring your focus into your thoughts and reminding yourself it's the beginning of the day. You're giving yourself this time to wake up, to energize, and get prepared to have a great day. Take one more breath here. And as you exhale, bring yourself back to the center, both hands on top of the left knee. We're going to pick up the head once again, slightly tucking that chin. Lift the right leg off the floor and come back to that side to side extension of the legs. Kind of lubricating your hips a little bit, getting them ready for more movement. waking up your core. Let's bring both knees in. Hug your forehead in as close as you can. And then slowly let your head come to the floor, let your feet come to the floor right underneath your knees. And then lastly, the hands come to the floor. Scoop your hips under so you feel your lower back connecting to the floor or even to your bed if you're still in your bed. And we're just going to scoop up and start to peel the spine off the floor. You might lift your head a little bit so that it's not dragging. As you're starting to lift the hips right there at the top, give a good squeeze through the glutes, opening up your hips. Let's lower it down one vertebra at a time. And then letting the hips rest on the floor. We're going to bring our hands to the top of the knees, rock ourselves up to a seated position. If you are still in bed, you'll be transferring yourself to the floor. You decide where you need to go and just bring your hands behind you. Lift up, planting your hands right here on the floor. We're going to step back 1 foot at a time. Keep the hips lifting high to come into a downward facing dog. Fingers are spread nice and wide here. I'm going to pedal out those legs. Long arms, long spine, letting our shoulder blades slide toward the hips. Create a little space around the neck. Come up on all 10 toes. And then slowly let those heels drift back down to the floor. Give the back of your legs a nice long stretch. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, lift your gaze to the top of the mat. Keeping your knees bent, slowly walk toward the top here. Bringing your feet just underneath your hips. Reach your hands up to the opposite elbows and really let your head hang. Move this ragdoll around a little bit. Your lower belly resting on your thighs. A little more spinal decompression here. Let the hands relax toward the floor. Keep the knees bent. We're going to start to reach those hands up high. Slowly reaching all the way up to the ceiling. A little squeeze in the glutes. Gently press those hips forward. Open the chest while you cactus your arms. Inhale and reach. Exhale, take your right hand back, left hand forward, looking over those right fingertips. Really good spinal stretch here. Inhale, sweep the right hand down, pick up that left hand. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, left hand reaching back, looking over those left fingertips, still working the hips toward the top of the mat. Inhale, sweep that left hand down, face the front. Exhale, cactusing those arms. Inhale and reach. Holding an imaginary beach ball here, just lean yourself out to the left. Come back up to the center. And on your next exhale, lean out to the right. Inhale here to the center. Keep that imaginary beach ball, bend your knees, coming into chair pose. Let's pause here for just a moment. Take a quick look down. Make sure you can see your toes. If you can't quite see them, maybe stand a little taller or lean back just a bit more. Deep breath. Reach, reach, reach through those fingers. Exhale. Drop the hands while you lift your heels for balancing chair. Inhale, reach high, chair. Heels are down. Exhale, balancing chair. Lift those heels. One more time. Inhale, chair. Exhale, balancing chair. Inhale, chair. This time as we exhale, lengthen out the legs, swan dive all the way down into a forward fold. Roll up one vertebra at a time. Sweep those hands out and up and bring them into heart center. Let's take the left foot now. Just point your toe, bring it towards the top of your mat. Take a big circle here. Sweep your leg out and back and come back up to the top of the mat. Just a little balancing on the right foot. Sweep back through the left leg. One more time. This time when you get to the back of that circle, plant your foot and circle the arms around to come into warrior two. Right toes facing the top of your mat, left foot at parallel to the short edge of the mat. Hips, shoulders here in the center, reaching, reaching, reaching through those front fingertips. Let's straighten out the front leg. Reach forward, drop the right hand down toward your right shin and reach your left hand high. Follow it with your gaze if that feels okay for your neck. If your neck's not quite there, maybe look forward or look down toward your foot. Inhale and reach, reach, reach through those left fingertips. Sweep that left arm down, then right back up. And continue that sweep around and right back up. Let's do that one more time, loosening up our shoulders here. Good. This time, let's sweep down, pivot the back foot, come into your chair pose. Pause here for a breath in and out. Let's go into our chair, balancing chair. Take a deep inhale, reach to those fingers. Exhale and balance. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This time exhale into that forward fold, swan dive down, nice long legs. And then slowly roll it up, one vertebra at a time. That little squeeze in the glutes as you come up to the top. Bring those hands to heart center. Pointing your right toes this time toward the top of the mat. Circle that leg around and return. Point the toes, sweep around, and return to the center. One more time, point those toes, sweep, this time planting your foot in the back. Windmill the arms out and around to come into your warrior two. Heel and arch aligned, hips and shoulders in the center. Let's straighten out the front leg, reach forward and drop your left hand down to the left shin, reaching your right hand high for triangle pose. Keep your triangle pose, but we're going to sweep down through the right hand, loosening up the shoulder. Let's do a couple more. Here's the final sweep. And then this time we sweep down, pick up the back foot, and return to our chair pose. Exhale, mountain pose. Take a deep breath, reaching out and up. Exhale, coming down into a forward fold. Planting your hands, step back onto your right knee, then the left knee. Hands come right underneath your shoulders, and we find ourselves in tabletop position. Fingers are spread nice and wide, lengthen out through your spine. And start to extend your left leg. Spread the toes nice and wide. It's almost like you're kicking through the wall behind you, so keep a nice, strong foot here. Now bend at your left knee. We're going to reach the right hand forward. Challenge that core just a little bit. Sweep the right hand around and see if you can find your left foot. You might want to use a yoga strap or a towel to wrap around the top of your foot if your arm isn't quite reaching it. I'm going to kick that foot into your hand or into your towel. Give a nice little stretch through the quads. And then we slowly release that foot, come into a full bird dog. Elbow and knee come together. Inhale and reach. And come into our tabletop. Let's do that on the other side. First extending through the leg. Want to be as close to hip level as you can get to. Again, keeping your foot flexed, your toes are spread nice and wide. And then we bend at the right knee. Let's reach the left hand forward. Find your balance first. And then sweep the left hand back. See if you can find the top of that right foot using your strap, your hand, towel. And then press the top of your right foot into your hand. Stay in your breath and keep the neck long and strong right here. On your next exhale, release the foot. Come into a full bird dog. Bring the elbow, knee, and forehead together here in the center. Inhale and reach. And return to tabletop. Knees come out nice and wide. Let's sit back into a wide child's pose, either reaching the hands toward the top of the mat, resting the forehead on the mat or a block, or stacking your fists under your forehead, or draping your arms alongside the body. A couple of breaths here. We're going to bring our hands right underneath our shoulders, press away from the floor, bring those knees side by side, cross over at the ankles, sit down onto your seat, and just take a moment here to let everything kind of settle. You can let your eyes softly close if that feels good, or maybe take an easy gaze onto one spot on the floor. As you breathe in and out, imagine your day unfolding, starting with this energizing practice, and see yourself moving effortlessly through your day, keeping your energy and your calm balancing you out. Take one more full breath in and out. And on your next inhale, sweep the arms out and up. If the eyes are closed, blink them open. Exhale and bring those hands here to heart center. May you have peace in your thoughts, kindness in your words, and hope in your hearts. From my heart to yours. Namaste. I hope this flow got your day off to a good and energizing start. If you like this video, please be sure to share it, like it, subscribe to it, comment, all that fun stuff. And if you want more tips on how to bring wellness into your everyday life, please visit me at laylowellness.com.